What's the hair like? All right?
You're looking fine, champ.
I'm going to have to shave it off.
This is Severe MMA. We're at BAMMA 25, arguably the best night of UK MMA in the last few years, and we're with the reigning, defending heavyweight champion after he's just beaten BAMMA's Lonsdale heavyweight champion, Stuart He-Man Austin. Mark, welcome back.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
How good does a performance like that feel?
It felt really good, but it's the hardest performance I've had to do. As I said in my interview, he's not just someone I know, he's my friend, and we had to put our friendship aside and go at it. You know, he earned his shot, and I said to him, I knew it was going to happen, and I sort of said to him, look, you know this is going to happen. If it does happen, please don't hold back. Let's just, you know, you've got goals, I've got goals. Don't hold back. You know, go for your goal, like, you know. And we both knew we had to do it, and unfortunately, one of us had to lose. You know,
it must be tough when you're fighting somebody that you've got a great deal of respect for and even like, get along with.
Yeah. The first round, it was really tentative. I think, you know, I have to watch it back. As always, I'm still hyped up from the fight, but I felt a really bit tentative. I didn't really let my hands go and stuff. But I think a lot of that is because obviously I know Stu, I know his game, and I knew he was waiting for me to overcommit. You know, I just knew it, so I didn't overcommit. I was just waiting for my opening. The second, I think he took me. I think he took me against the fence. Was there? Took me against the fence, clinched up with me. Did he judo throw me? Yeah. He's well. Everyone knows he's a high-level judo guy. Yeah. People don't really have me down as being a ground game, and that is because I don't choose to stay on the ground. You know, I've been taken down. Yeah. You know, I probably could do working a little bit on my takedown defense, but I never struggle getting back.
And you stood. You know? As you say, you stood straight back up. Do you think that was the game plan for him to keep grappling nice and close, take you down?
I think no, it was weird. He was a different fighter to what I thought he was. I think because he's working, he's working with likes of Jake Bostwick and stuff. He's in a good stand-up camp, and I think after maybe winning against Aspinall with a knockout and stuff, I think he fancied his chances. He looked like he was looking to counter me. You know,
he did look like he was.
And I think he did catch me a couple of times. You know,
I got to be honest. Standing next to Champ, I'm going to predict because of the layoff you'd had, I thought that Austin was going to try and grind you to a 3-round decision, and perhaps.
The thing is, the difference is with me and Stu is we're new age heavyweights. You know, we're athletes. We realise we've got to be athletes. I can go 3 hard rounds. You know, the end of that round, I stood out. I was on my toes. I was still ready to go. You know, and I felt in the cardio department, I could feel him withering away a bit, and I knew, for halfway through that second round or however long it was, I can remember thinking to myself, I need to turn it on. Come on, Mark. Come on. Let's start fainting. Let's start moving. You've got this. You've got the cardio for it. You know. And then I just thought in my head, feint, right hand, bang. And
you got the cardio for it. You had the mindset for it. But let's not forget, you've also got the right hand for it.
Right hand,
that's got to give you, again, so much confidence.
Yeah, and my kicks, you know. I've been working. I got a good team now, you know. I've been working, you know, my head coach Arthur Meek, he's 7th Dan karate guy, so, you know, we work extensively on my kicks. My conditioning coach Adam Barr, you know, I've got my BJJ coach Matty Mel, he's 130 kgs, and I'm also, like I said in my interview, my boxing coach Mike Best. He's actually Lee Haskins' boxing coach, and he couldn't be here tonight because he's cornering Lee Haskins, who's the IBF world champion, you know. So, you know, we may be country boys, but we've got a team.
You've surrounded yourself by good people. Look, you know, you are the champion. You're the world champ. So, you know, the target is still, but it's coming close. I mean, I don't mean to be rude to the division, but who else is there for you? Like, who do you want next?
Do you know who I want? You know, I went through a few difficulties before Christmas, financially, injuries, and so forth. I'm not going to get into it, but you know, me and Ruben Wolf had a date, so you know, he knows where my belt is. Come and get it.
That's a fight you'd still entertain?
Germany's #1, and I class myself. You know, I don't mind saying it. I will say it. I think I'm the best in the UK. So, Germany's #1 against UK's #1. Ruben Wolf, you know where my belt is. Let's come and get it.
Mark, it was a pleasure watching you perform. Welcome back. I know you haven't gone away that long, but it seems like you've come back and you've come back hungry.
Obviously going through transitions of contracts and stuff, you know, the paperwork side of things. People think I haven't been active, but I took a boxing fight in between just to keep me active whilst my contracts and that were being signed and finalised. So, you know, they say I haven't been active, but I have, you know. I've been quietly active, you know.
Well, it paid off tonight because Stuart Austin was a legitimate contender for your title.
I believe me and Stu's the best in the UK, you know. I don't go much on rankings and stuff, you know. I just go much on performances and here and now, you know. So like, you know.
Well, I got to say, let's hope BAMMA can make that fight happen sooner rather than later. Mark, a real pleasure. Thank you so much.